Okay, I'm going to make a video of converting this flatbed into a fifth wheel semi-trailer hauler. I've got enough frame and weight capacity in this Topkick of mine, and I need to haul some stuff that's a little bit heavier than just a camper type fifth wheel. So this truck came with this bed, and I like the flatbed, but this fifth wheel hitch I put on here temporarily to move something isn't gonna cut it. So I got that one, just a regular Fontaine fifth wheel out of a semi truck. So I'm gonna cut this all out, I think, and take that gooseneck ball out. I've already got another gooseneck ball down inside of there that somebody else put in. So I'm going to modify this, I think, and lower the center section down so that I can slide a standard semi-trailer into here without this fifth wheel hitch being too tall. Right now that one's way too high, and if I want to pull a trailer I gotta jack it way up to get it up over that. So I'm gonna make it a little heftier, but I don't want to get rid of my flatbed. So this is the point of no return. I get out my trusty old cutting torch and welder and see what happens here. Okay, we got the center section cut out. That's it down there. We don't need that anymore. I might use parts of it, but we'll see. It's good steel. I'll save it. Anyway, this is my center section that I cut out. This here's a little floppy still. I'm going to build that up with a bunch of bracing and stuff in here. This center section is going to come down. I took out the C-channel that was sitting on here. We don't need that. And that's where my fifth wheel hitch is going to get bolted to. That is going to get probably cut out of there. Somebody put that in. It's all bent already, so I got to get that out of there or strengthen it up. We'll see. Probably start out by cutting it out and then making a whole new one, most likely. So got a big hole. Now I got to fill it with that. I'll be back. So first of all, what I did is I took out the RV fifth wheel hitch that I had in here that was just mounted right here on top of the bed. It was basically too high, so I needed to lower it down, so I cut out my bed out here, and then I bolted this heavy duty Fontaine fifth wheel basically to a C channel that is bolted to the frame. Then I made like a little dovetail right here, angled that down, just used the scrap metal that came out of here, and modified the back of the bed here. This angle here helps the semi-trailer to get loaded on that fifth wheel hitch a little bit easier. And then I went and I built a heavy duty tow hitch, 1/2-inch plate steel. Got it from Zorro, which is half the price of everybody else. And there's my trailer hitch. I got it arc welded there. I use stick welding. I don't have a MIG welder, so I use 70/18 rod, and I went up like you're supposed to. The weld isn't perfect, but I got super penetration on there, and this thing ain't going anywhere. Put in my 7-pin flat connector there. My D-rings all welded in with 70/18 stick welding. Got a pintle hitch that's rated for, I don't know, way more than this truck will ever carry. And put in my bumper pull ball in there. As you can see, this truck came with airbags. It's a 20,000 pound rear axle. It'll carry my RV, I'm pretty sure. So this is my RV hauler, and as soon as I can, I'm going to mount a gooseneck ball down in there somewhere. I had one, but it was all really funky, so I took it out, and I'm going to make a new one. And this way I'll be able to haul pretty much anything I need to haul. This fifth wheel hitch slides back and forth, so it's all adjustable. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Flatbed will get painted, etc., etc. Toolboxes on the side. Got 4 fuel tanks. 4-door. Good for the kids and grandkids. And enough horsepower to haul pretty much anything I need to haul. My next project is to raise this cab up 3 inches. Right there, it needs a spacer because it comes pretty close to that L10, the top of that valve cover, and I don't like that. So I'm going to raise this cab up, and the back of the cab will get a airbag set up. So between the airbags on the suspension, the airbags on the cab, and some future air seats, I'll be riding on air nice and comfy. Stay tuned and subscribe, and you'll see the rest of this project.